Okay, after each playing session, I advise that you use the moist breath and microfiber cloth technique. Oasis makes a fabulous microfiber cloth. I know that Planet Waves and many other companies make some great microfiber instrument cloths as well. Another option that is less expensive is to go to a hardware store or Costco and you can pick up some microfiber cloths there. I believe they are about maybe $15 for a pack of 30, something of that nature. And so what you can do, quite simply put, just use the good old moist breath and wipe that down. Personally, I do the entire body, paying particular attention to where my fingers are going to hit, and then I also give the strings a nice wipe down as well, because that will help extend the life of the strings. Okay, when you're really digging in and playing hard, maybe you're doing some bluegrass or some rock with some real fast strumming or fast picking, you can get these removable pick guards made by TS Custom Shop. These teardrop ones, you can just obviously just pop them right there beneath the sound hole, and there are actually two of them. So you can place one on either end of the sound hole. Okay, DS Custom Shop also makes these rectangular pick guards. You can use these in two different ways. First of all, with models such as the Blackbird Rider, the Blackbird Super OM, or any of the integrated series by Composite Acoustics, when you've got that offset sound hole, you can actually place it just right there where the sound hole would normally be. The other thing that you can use these rectangular pick guards for is as a belt buckle guard. You can place it just right there on the back of the instrument, and then no more worries about your belt buckle scratching up the back of your guitar. Okay, if you accidentally get a small scratch on a high gloss finish, depending on how deep the scratch is, you shouldn't have too many problems. You can use scratch remover. Wizards makes an excellent scratch remover, and what you can do is you simply put a little bit, I'm not going to do it right now, but you would put a small dab on a microfiber cloth, and then where the scratch is located, personally what I do is I do a circular motion. I do that for about 10 seconds or so, and then I do a back and forth motion going one way and then another way as well. And then what I'll do is I'll wipe that off and I'll check to see whether the scratch is gone. If not, I'll go ahead and do another application, up to maybe 3 or 4 applications. After 3 or 4 times, if the scratch still isn't gone, well, unfortunately it's probably too deep of a scratch. But I've often found that with fine scratches, that I can eliminate those with the scratch remover without too much difficulty. Okay, and about once a month, or if your guitar happens to get a little bit grimy, what you can do is you can use Mist and Shine. This is also made by Wizards. It actually, Mist and Shine for motorcycles, but just pretend that that says for guitars. Now this works for the high gloss finish, the Road Tough finish that CA makes, as well as the raw finish as well. And it's pretty easy. You just spray it on and just wipe away, and it's really great stuff. I'm a big fan of Mist and Shine. For the new raw finish by Composite Acoustics, anytime you get a small scratch, or if you just want to freshen up your guitar a little bit, what you can do is you can utilize Black Magic liquid wax. This is made by Turtle Wax. You can get this at automotive stores, and it's not too much different from waxing a car. Just pop some on, rub it in a circular motion, and then you wait a few minutes and then buff that off. I do advise doing the entire guitar, because if you just wax one section, it'll show. It'll be a slightly different shade. and so I do advise when doing the wax, do the entire guitar. And then you can follow that with good old Mist and Shine by Wizards. Okay, the High Gloss and the Road Tough Cargo come with close-back Goto tuners. However, the Raw Finish Cargo comes with partially open back hip shot tuners. Now many people are concerned that they will be getting some dust, dirt, etc. Into these open back tuners. My 2 cents is that as long as you're not going out into sandstorms, or as long as you're not taking the guitar canoeing with you or on outdoor adventures where you may be getting dirt and dust in there, you're going to be fine. However, you do need to, about once a year, place 1 drop of heavyweight gear oil on each tuner to keep things lubricated well. Okay, and with the Blackbird Guitar's nylon string rider, each time you change the strings, what you can do is take a microfiber cloth and just dig your finger underneath the tuning pegs and get any loose dirt or dust out of there. And then about once per year, with these open gear tuners, about once a year you want to put 1 drop of oil on there to maintain good lubrication.